When I found the little bird, it was tangled in a mess of twigs and plastic, its wing bent at an awkward angle. I took it home, hoping to mend it back to health. As it began to recover, it would perch on my windowsill each morning, singing melodies I hadn't heard since I was a child. It was comforting, almost nostalgic, until the notes started to change. The songs became eerily familiar, echoing lullabies my grandmother used to sing. Only she had whispered dark tales to me before bed, stories that I had long buried. As the days passed, the bird's songs grew more complex, weaving in fragments of words that seemed to come from the forgotten corners of my memory. One chilly evening, as I listened closely, I realized it wasn't just singing. It was speaking, uttering phrases in my grandmother's voice. The words were disjointed at first, but slowly, they aligned into a coherent message that made my skin crawl. "Remember the woods," it kept repeating, "where the shadows dance." I felt a chill run down my spine, recalling the forbidden grove behind my childhood home. Compelled by a force I couldn't understand, I made my way back to my hometown. The woods were just as I remembered, dark and foreboding. As I ventured deeper, a sense of dread settled over me. Then, I saw it, a clearing that seemed untouched by time, where the trees whispered secrets in the wind. The bird, now perched on my shoulder, began a haunting tune. Memories flooded back, my grandmother's stories of a pact, a promise to the forest spirits. I had dismissed them as fairy tales, but the truth was more sinister. The realization hit me like a cold wave. My grandmother had spoken of a debt to be paid, a debt I had unknowingly inherited. As the bird finished its song, the forest grew silent, and I felt an ancient presence surround me. The shadows began to move, and I understood what the bird had been trying to tell me. The past was not just a memory, it was alive, waiting to claim what was owed. The last thing I heard was the bird's final, chilling note before I was enveloped in darkness.